Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis. And it's Hauser in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, they've got Filipowski. Connect out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the one. And there it is for him. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Reed. White with the defensive effort. MP right side. To Hauser. Launches a three. No good that time. Here's Hendricks. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Now connect. Brown. White with it. Defended by Reed. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
What heart by MP. Going through contact there and converting. And
he's got his first chance at the line here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Here's Filipowski. Guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Hood-Schifino. And shoot again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. MP right side. Over in the corner, Brown. Kicks it out to MP. Reeves with the rebound.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Got that one up quick. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. MP outside. The pass to Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Hood-Schifino. right through the knee for the layup. Hood Schifino's got 6.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Connect after the basket by Boston. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. Passes to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Hood Schifino. 6 points for him. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And both free throws good for MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Hood Schifino. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Hendricks can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Lakers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And when I look at the Lakers, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
Here's Filipowski. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Hauser misses.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Hood Schifino. On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Brown. Here's Filipowski. Hits it from about 6 feet away. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Hood Schifino. The rebound by the Celtics.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to Pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance. Look at MP suddenly catching. Defense with their guard down and making them pay.
Over to the left wing. Here's the Javino. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Brown the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Lakers trail by 7. Reeves with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Golden State Warriors. He was all alone on that.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
MP left side. Up top, Brown. The 3 from MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 16.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Lakers call time here. For those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot, how do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand. And then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. James finds Portis. And stolen by NP. To the middle. Kessler against James. Kessler, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. On the wing, MP. James defending. 2 on the clock. Holiday inside the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Reeves the pass to James. And the shot goes in. James has got his second basket of the game.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
MP kicks to Duncan. MP against James. Stolen by Reeves. Outside, James. Back to Reeves. Pass to Portis. Kessler with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Here's MP. They get the rebound. Here's Duncan. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Lakers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack.
Put the new group for Los Angeles. Porzingis kicks to Winslow. And here is MP. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got White. He's out there with MP. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Winslow. And it's Hauser in at the 4. Celtics trail by 10. There's the pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
A minute. on here in the second quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. He's got 8. Passes it to Hendricks. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Here's Hood-Schifino. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. MP left side. MP finds a gap. Misses the baby hook. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Filipowski. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis. As he averages over 11 points a game to the paint, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now look. Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the San Antonio Spurs.
And, Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Celtics trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Filipowski. And again, the Lakers no good. MP outside. Fades away. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Filipowski, headed by Porzingis. Here's Hood-Schifino. And again, the Lakers no good. Celtics trail by 10. Here's White. Rebound the Lakers. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Filipowski. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Filipowski's got 6.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Outside, Porzingis. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Inside. Pass to Hood-Schifino. A putback.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Celtics have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl.
Let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown. To the right side. Poked loose. MP outside. To the inside. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The thanks. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP kicks to Porzingis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 11. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And White slams it in.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's got 12. Here's Hendricks. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Now, here's MP. 20 points for him.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Pass to Walsh. Here's MP. Close. No stopping MP.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Here's Hood Schifino. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
MP against James. Now the pass to Hauser. Outside White. Here's MP. 5 to shoot. That shot off. Good D by James. Lakers leading by 11. MP outside. Passes it to Hauser. Oh, good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hood Schifino. Here's Hendricks. James outside. Here's Hood Schifino. Covered by MP. Over MP. Hood Schifino. Shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
There's MP on the try. Here's Hood Schifino. From deep. The offensive rebound. Outside, James. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Here's Hendricks. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 9. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now, Connect. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. Outside, Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, with healthy Porzingis.
And some good action to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
43.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Connect. Austin Reeves out there with Filipowski. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
MP outside. Pass to Porzingis. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The pass to Filipowski. Up top, Reeves. Light covering. Here's the Javino. Rebound, Boston.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
MP. Passes it to Hauser. Cuts off the pass. Here's Reeves. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Hood Schifino. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense. From Brown. MP right side. Pass to Hauser. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Reeves outside. Here's Hood Schifino. Reeves outside. Connect with it. He's covered by Brown. Connect with it. Brown's there. Connect. No good.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
The drive by MP. To the inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brown.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Brown. Averaging 22 points per 5 rebounds and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
MP passes to White. Kicks it out to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Hood Schifino, covered by MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Lakers passing it around. Now connect. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. Rebounded by Hauser. And so MP will bring it up for Boston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Hauser. Back to MP. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 25 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
The Lakers making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Javino. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Filipowski's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Celtics. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Puts one up from 19, and it's good for... And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
MP finds Brown. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
James checked in for Los Angeles, and a change for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in. MP deciding where to go with it. To halt the run, and James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 8. And there's the pass to Hendricks. Back to James. Over MP. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Going inside. White dishes to MP. Back to White. And White slams it in.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Now here's James. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Filipowski. To the middle. Here's Coloco. And the Lakers with another miss. Celtics trail by 6. MP outside. To the left side wing. Walsh. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
James against MP. the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, here's Koloko, and he lays it straight in. And now a 10-point Laker lead. And taking a quick look. Here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue. Oh, man.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Clock at 4, pulls it from the elbow. James, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
MP passes to Brown. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Filipowski. Back to James. And the 3 ball is good. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to turn it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Oh, MP. Tough shot.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
James outside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First in points off turnovers, and they are second in terms of fast break points. You look at this group, explosiveness up and down that roster, and that is clearly a strength of this group.
I think their points off turnover ranking is most telling. They don't just force mistakes. They punish mistakes. They go for the throat.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis's ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
MP against James. Winslow kicks to Howard. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 10. One-on-one fast break. James wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. James has got 11. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. The drive by MP. Winslow wide open. He fires. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Portis. Back to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Winslow. MP left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bronny James.
Boy, that's old school good by MP right there.
Shooting
He's been
for
watching
Boston.
film of a lot of greats to make that.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Holiday. Great tee that time from James.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
That one falls.
The assist goes to
Celtics trail by 15. MP outside. MP finishes inside.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Connect, guarded by Holiday. The pass to Portis. James outside. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Boston, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. That free throw missing.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense. And he continues to struggle at the line. He has not had the feel for his rhythm there tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect.
62.
And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston. Brown out there with Porzingis. Then it's Holiday. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from MP.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. Ooh, a little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
MP outside. Down low, here's Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's 9 points for Porzingis.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Passes it to Portis. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Hood, Javino. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Hendricks. Boston grabs the miss.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Lakers leading by 11. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hood, Javino. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Vanderbilt against MP. He dishes it to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. MP kicks to Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Hood, Jafino. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
MP outside. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and makes it in.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Hood Jafino. And again, it's the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
MP passes to Holiday. Count that one.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Reeves with it. Pass to Hood, Jafino. Reeves against Holiday. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There you see how tough Holiday.
He's checked in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Reeves, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter. The drive by MP. To the inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barnes against White. Reeves outside. From the arc. Tries again. Here's Vanderbilt. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another. It matters.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Just 4 to shoot. Portis kicks to Vanderbilt from past the arc. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to MP. Here's Hood Jafino. Outside Portis. Lakers passing it around. Can't connect from short range. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Here's MP. The Lakers with the rebound. Good. Shafino's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Lakers. MP dishes to Holiday. Back to MP.
Holiday.
In the corner, Winslow with it. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out some punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
It's hauled in by MP. The Celtics on offense. They need this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 38 points.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Lob pass to Duncan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you don't get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you gotta commend this sort of dominance.